Hello, I am Teresa Stone of Lightworker Navigation, and I am honored to share with you today an article that I wrote for the Opal Rising magazine, published in January of 2024. It is entitled The Power of Intention. Wow, here we are at the start of another year. What a gift. Can you feel the energy beaming with hope, gratitude, and the wonderment for all the endless possibilities that lay before us as we start this fresh new cycle? You may be one of the many people who partake in the practice of setting a New Year's resolution, or you may be among those who've gravitated away from it. Either way, what steps are you taking to plant your goals this year? I love harnessing the power of intention to plant my goals. When I was first introduced to the concept of setting intentions, I found it interesting and curious as to how it could shift and support me in achieving my goals. After some research and listening to a few videos on intention setting, I started adopting it into my daily practice. Now, I cannot say I'm perfect at it, but I can say that it has morphed my whole outlook on how I approach my tasks and my projects. Intention is a powerful tool at our disposal. It is a cornerstone in becoming the conscious co-creator of our lives. It enables us to shift our awareness, stay focused in the now, and it prompts the universe into supportive action. One of the ways I use the power of intention is during the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new one, like the transition from one year to the next year. During the last month or two of the year leading up to the coming year, I begin reflecting on the intentions that I set at the beginning of that year, looking at where I've been, what I achieved, and what I'd still like to accomplish, to then lay out the new intentions for that coming year. Once I decide on my intentions, I begin writing them out, deeply feeling and capturing all the emotions each one offers, and what growth I'll experience by accomplishing them. Doing this adds a further deepening to their power. In addition, I write out how grateful I am to experience each of my intentions, and I thank the universe for co-creating the experience with me for the most benevolent outcome of all. This practice is similar to what is done when creating a vision board, which is something a person could easily do in conjunction. When I'm finished documenting my desired intentions, I place a point-formed list somewhere I can see throughout the year, usually on my office whiteboard. I make a couple of other lists to place throughout the house, so they're never too far out of sight. These intentions then become my guide, something I refer to as I plan my day, my week, my month, or if I start to feel lost or inundated with life stuff. I can also read back the intentions that I wrote to remember why I was working on them, which helps me to realign with my purpose for creating them. Power of intention is something I utilize regularly. From my meetings and phone calls to my projects, I even use them while making supper. I approach everything I'm doing with intention, saying things like, "It is my intention to create a nutritious meal for my family," or "I intend to transmute the energy everywhere I walk or drive," or "It is my intention to be present and mindful as I move through my day, bringing love everywhere I go." The past years have not been easy. However, since implementing the power of intention into my life, things have changed considerably. I'm thrilled to report that 8 out of my main intentions that I set for the previous year, 4 of them were fully actualized, and the other 4 were either worked on or mostly completed over the year. Now you may be thinking, how can you be thrilled when you only achieved 50% of the intentions you set out? To this I say, well, that may be true, I also was guided in new directions and areas, which helped me to heal my limiting beliefs and outdated patterning, clearing away the tendencies that stopped me from fully stepping into these other four intentions. So I'm taking courageous action towards these goals, one baby step at a time. It's also worth mentioning that included with the practice of intention setting, I also spend time celebrating myself for showing up and being present with the steps that I've taken to successfully bring my goals to fruition, even if they weren't fully achieved within the timeline I set. When working towards our goals, our resolutions, or intentions, it requires a level of trust in their creation, as some goals take longer to manifest than others. I have come to trust in the perfectness of divine timing, which often presents itself as coincidence or synchronicities, or that divine perfect flow. So, whether you're rocking the resolution, avoiding it, or maybe looking for a new way to deepen your vision work, let the power of intention guide you with its beautiful strength and assist you in becoming the conscious co creator of your life. What intentions are you setting this January? How will you invite the magic of intention into everything you do? Here's to an intentionally powerful new year. Gratefully honored, Teresa Stone. Thank you for listening.